Hey guys, what's up? So I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to be doing the book Courtship Tag, and I have all the phases or questions here. Okay, so phase 1, Initial Attraction, a book that you bought solely because of the cover. Now, I tried to limit this tag to books I've actually already read, even though there are other books that would have fit this question. Okay, but for this one, it's This Gorgeous Game by Donna Freitas, and of course, all the books I mentioned in this video will be in the description down below. Okay, but I did buy this mainly because of how the cover was. Just thought it looked really cool, really interesting. Highly recommend it, of course. Okay, so phase 2, First Impressions, a book that you bought solely because of the summary. Now, this would be The Talon by Alexandra. Sirowy. I'll write the summary in the synopsis in the description down below along with this title, because I really think that the synopsis was what caught my attention along with like the cover of it. Okay, phase 3, Sweet Talk, a book with great writing. This book is very near and dear to my heart. But it's kind of a funny story by Ned Vizzini. I just found that the writing kind of like compelled me to want to read more, if that makes like any sense. Which, in my definition, that is like good writing, if it makes you want to just continue reading. Although I have other books that would have fit this category, but I chose that one. Okay, phase 4, First Date, a first book of a series which made you want to pick up the rest of the series. Okay, so like, of course I wanted to read this series, but if I didn't like the first book that much, I wasn't gonna like try to force myself to read it. But it's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. After reading this, I did really want to just finish the series, and it just kept getting better and better with each book. I need to start the fourth book soon. Okay, phase 5. For this, I don't actually have the book with me. I'll just tell you guys what it is. But phase 5, Late Night Phone Calls, a book that kept you up all night. It was the third Harry Potter book, which is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Like, I read a little bit of it. I was only like maybe 90 pages in, and then it was like 9 o'clock at night, and I started reading. And then I didn't stop until like 2:30, and the only reason I stopped was because the book ended. But yeah, I really wanted to read, and it just was so good. I loved it. Like, so far, I think that might be my favorite Harry Potter book. Um, phase 6, Always on My Mind, a book you cannot stop thinking about. This should come as no surprise to like anyone, but The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. I love this book. Even if I'm reading like a completely different genre, I always find myself like thinking about the story and the writing. Like, even this has good writing. I love it. Like, hold on. There are like a few, like, there's this poem, I believe it's a poem, in here that I really loved, that like I ended up writing into like my own quote journal. But I love it. Yeah. Everyone, go out, pick this book up, read it, and love it, please. Okay, phase 7, Getting Physical, a book which you love the way it feels. Okay, I had to pick this book, like, it's perfect. 1, because it's a flexi-bound book. 2, there's quotes on the cover that are indented into the cover, which give it such a nice feel. But Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie, like, see, it's Flexibound has all the good things about paperback, like being floppy, but I won't be able to crack the spine because of how it's made. And then, don't know if y'all can tell, but there's quotes on it that are indented, so it just feels so nice. I love it. I love all my Flexibound books, even though that's the only one I read, but shh, it's a secret. They say, Meeting the Parents, a book you would recommend to your friends or family. Now this, I couldn't really pick one, so I'm showing two, but it's kind of a funny story by Ned Vizzini or The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Both of these books deal with real issues, and I just found them very well written, I really liked them, so yeah, I recommend this to everyone. Everyone go read this right now. Okay. Phase 9. Thinking about the future, a book or series you know you will reread many times in the future. Now, one, I love this series so far, even though it's not done yet. It ended on a cliffhanger, and I am not happy about it. But I really love the series, and I always like to reread the first few books once the new book is released, so the story is right in my head, even though by now I have the first book memorized. But oh well, I love it. But it's Poison Princess, which is the first book in the Arcana Chronicles by Kresley Cole. I have read this book. How many other books are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe 6 times, because I read this one time and then I realized it was a series, so I got the second book, reread this, read the second book, then got the third book, reread this, reread the second book. It's a problem, but oh well. Okay, that was the book Courtship Tag. I'll link the original videos down in the description below. Okay, see ya!